against the moon. I close my eyes but I can't rest. 1,000 thoughts inside my chest. Every morning feels the same. Another problem, different name. Family asking what's my plan, why I'm not really understand. Work keeps calling on my phone. Love feels fragile, overthrown. Everyone expects so much, but I'm afraid I'll lose my touch. I try to smile, I try to cope, but deep inside I'm losing hope. Too many questions in my mind, too many answers I can't find. Everyone pulling me their way, but I'm just trying to survive the day. Too many voices in my head, too many tears I never said. This life feels endless, undefined, and I'm just searching for a sign. Bills are scattered on the floor, dreams keep knocking at my door. Should I follow what I love or reach for something safe above? They say be strong, don't complain, but strength is starting to feel like pain. I carry burdens silently, so no one sees what's hurting me. At night I stare into the dark, trying to find my missing spark. What if I choose the wrong way? What if I fall someday? What if I can't be who they need? What if I'm not enough indeed? If I pause and breathe too long, will everything just go wrong? Or maybe it's okay to fall. Maybe I don't know it all. Too many questions in my mind, too many answers I can't find. Everyone pulling me their way, but I'm just trying to survive the day. Too many voices in my head, too many tears I never said. This life feels endless, undefined, and I'm still searching for a sign. Rain dissolves into the waves, I whisper softly in the night. I'm still trying, I'm still fighting. Heavier inside my room, shadows stretching in the gloom. I feel the weight before I move. Another day I have to prove. They say I carry all their dreams, like I'm stronger than I seem. Every word they gently say feels like pressure every day. Be successful, make us proud, even if they're not too loud. I can hear it in their tone, expectations overgrown. I nod my head and say okay, while pieces of me fade away. There's pressure on my shoulders, getting heavier as I grow older. Trying not to let them down, trying not to slowly drown. Every step feels like a test, every choice put to the test. I'm bending but I won't break. How much more can I take? Work keeps asking for my time, love keeps asking for a sign. Family wants security, If I choose my heart instead, will I fill their hearts with dread? If I chase what makes me whole, will I lose my only role? Am I living for myself or for everyone else? I'm so tired of pretending. This strong girl is unending. There's pressure on my shoulders, getting heavier as I grow older. Trying not to let them down, trying not to slowly drown. Every step feels like a test, every choice put to the test. I'm bending, but I won't break. Still, how much more can I take? I close my eyes and softly breathe. The weight is still there underneath, but even under all this load, I'm still walking down this road. Mirror shows a face so calm, but inside there's quiet storms. Lipstick on and tears wiped dry. Another day, another lie. They see me laughing in the light. They think that everything's alright. I learned to hide it very well, the private kind of living hell. How are you? I say I'm fine. Every single time no one hears the silent scream behind this carefully built dream. I built a wall so high and wide, so no one sees what's locked inside. I'm smiling through the pain, dancing in the rain, acting like I'm strong enough while everything feels rough. I'm smiling through the tears, hiding all my fears. If they look into my eyes, would they see through the skies? The night the silence gets so loud, no more faces, no more crowd. The makeup fades, the lights go low, and all my real emotions show. Family thinks I'm doing well, friends can't even tell that. Every time I'm left alone, my heart feels like a broken home. I hold my pillow, try to breathe, but sadness never wants to leave. If I let my guard come down, would they stay or turn around? If I show my fragile side, will they run away and hide? I'm so tired of being brave, pretending that I'm safe, when deep inside I'm barely strong, just trying to hold on. I'm smiling through the pain, dancing in the rain, acting like I'm strong enough while everything feels rough. smile again, but tonight I let it in. Just for a moment in the dark, I let myself fall apart. Two roads standing in the dark, both are pulling at my heart. I hear your voice, I hear the dreams. I'm torn between what love means. You say follow what you feel. Life doesn't feel that real when bills are waiting at the door, and they expect so much more. Family says be wise, be strong, don't let emotions lead you wrong. But every time I look at you, my guarded heart breaks through. I'm standing in the middle line between your hand and theirs in mine. I'm caught between love and responsibility, between my heart and stability. If I choose you, will I fall? If I choose, then lose it all. Every choice feels incomplete. Either way I face defeat. Tell me how I'm supposed to be when both sides are pulling me. Dream of building something new, just me and you, just us two. But reality's whispering fear. What if it all disappears? They sacrifice so much for me. How selfish would it be to chase a love that feels so light? The risks are steady life. My heart is soft, my mind is loud. I'm lost inside this cloud. If love is real, it should survive. But can it live without a guide? If I let you slip away, will I regret it every day? I'm so afraid to make a move with everything I have to lose. Why does growing up feel like choosing who you have to sacrifice? I'm caught between love and responsibility, between my heart and stability. If I choose you, will I fall? If I choose, then lose it all. Every choice feels incomplete. Either way I face defeat. Tell me how I'm supposed to be when both sides are pulling me. Two roads still stand in the night. Neither one feels fully right, so I stay here silently between love and responsibility. table, silence in the room. Neon lights flicker in the gloom. Your picture still beside my bed. Too many words we never said. Rent is due and my phone keeps ringing. Same old stress, my heart keeps feeling. Work all day, come home alone. This doesn't even feel like home. You said love would make it better through any kind of weather, but love don't pay the electricity, and it can't fix what's breaking me. I try to count what I still have, but all I feel is what we lack. Bills on the table, tears on my face. Heart full of love, but an empty space. I gave you all of me, now it's just responsibility. Bills on the table, dreams in the air. I'm drowning in pressure everywhere. If love was meant to stay, why did it fade away? I remember how you held my hand, said together we would stand. But when the numbers started rising, so did the compromise. And you said you needed room to breathe, said life was too heavy for a week. Now I'm alone with all this weight, trying to survive what we couldn't create. I scroll through memories at night while arguing with the kitchen light. Was it money, was it fear? Was it everything too unclear? Did the pressure steal your heart, or were we broken from the start? I would've fought through any storm, even when it wasn't warm, but you let go so easily. Now it's just the bills and me. Bills on the table, tears on my face. Heart full of love, but an empty space. I gave you all of me, now it's just responsibility. Bills on the table, dreams in the air. I'm drowning in pressure everywhere. If love wasn't meant to stay, why did it fade away? Bills still lying where they were, your scent still on my sweater. Love left quietly one night, and I'm still paying for goodbye. Another night I can't escape. Thoughts are louder when it's late. Ceiling staring back at me, asking who I'm meant to be. They say I've got potential, that I was born to shine. But what if all this pressure is just too much for mine? I try to keep it steady, I try to stay on track, but confidence feels fragile, like it might not come back. Every step I'm hesitating, second guessing every move, scared that one wrong decision will be something I can't undo. What if I fail? What if I fall? What if I'm not strong enough at all? What if the dreams I'm chasing were never meant for me? What if I break under the weight? What if it's already too late? I'm so afraid of losing the person I should be. Forward, building life so fast, while I'm still here wondering if I'm stuck inside my past. Family counting on me to make the sacrifices worth. But what if I can't give them the future they deserve? I smile like I'm feeling, speak like I believe, but doubt lives in the silence every time I try to sleep. If I fail, will they still love me, or will I fade away? If I choose the wrong direction, will I regret it every day? I'm so tired of pretending like I've got it figured been. Even if I'm terrified, I'm still here, still alive. The clock ticks, but time feels still. My mind races against my will. Shadows creeping through the night. Everything feels far from right. I lie awake, replay each scene, every choice, every in-between. Questions swirl like autumn leaves. No answers come, just silent grief. What did I do to make it so? Why can't I let the worries go? Love and work, they tug my mind, and peace I seek, I cannot find. I whisper softly to the dark. Will tomorrow heal this heart? Late night overthinking, I can't sleep. Memories and fears, they run too deep. Every sigh echoes inside my chest. No place to rest, no place to rest. Questions keep coming one by one, like endless waves I can't outrun. I try to close my eyes, let go, but the silence only grows. The ceiling stares, my pillow cries. I trace the tears I try to hide. Regrets and dreams are intertwined. 1,000 roads I cannot find. Family expects, the world demands. Love slips gently through my hands. I wanna scream, I wanna flee, but I'm trapped in this storm of me. Maybe I'm too tired to be strong. Maybe the night has lasted too long. If I fall, will anyone see? Or is this pain just a part of me? I breathe in slowly, then let it out, holding on while filled with doubt. Late night overthinking, I can't sleep. Memories and fears, they run too deep. Every sigh echoes inside my chest. No place to rest, no place to rest. Questions keep coming one by one, like endless waves I can't outrun. I try to close my eyes, let go, but the silence only grows. Night stretches longer than the day. Thoughts linger, they won't go away. I whisper to the stars above, I'm still searching, still in love with love. Doors keep opening, voices call. Everyone wants something, big or small. I try to give, I try to stay, but my own heart slowly fades away. Mom wants me to be someone I'm not. Dad wants answers I haven't got. Friends call for time I cannot spare. Love asks for proof I cannot fight while my own soul slowly declines. Everyone needs something, it's never enough. Giving all my love still feels so tough. I try to keep my balance, but I fall, carrying the weight of their call. Everyone needs something, no one sees the cracks inside of me, the silent pleas. I'm drowning, slowly losing me in the tide of endless needs. At night I lie with my eyes wide, counting every burden I cannot hide. I've given pieces of my heart away, but still the demands don't sway. Love asks more than I can give, work won't stop, I barely live. Family dreams are pressing on, and I wonder if I'll ever belong. If I said no, would they understand? Or would I lose the world I planned? If I stopped trying for a day, would the weight of life drift away? Maybe giving isn't all I need. Maybe it's time to plant my own seed. Everyone needs something, it's never enough. Giving all my love still feels so tough. I try to keep my balance, but I fall, carrying the weight of their call. Everyone needs something, no one sees the cracks inside of me, the silent pleas. I'm drowning, slowly losing me in the tide of endless needs. I whisper to the empty room, I'm still here, even with the gloom. But maybe one day I'll be free to need something just for me. City lights blur through my window. Another night, another shadow. I thought I'd know where to go, but I'm still wandering, moving slow. Friends are climbing building lives, I'm still counting my own tries. Dreams feel far, my heart feels small. I question if I'll make it at all. Family wants me to settle down. Love feels lost, hope can't be found. I'll smile and I'll do every day, but inside I'm drifting away. Lost in my 20s, searching for a sign, trying to figure out what life's design. So many roads, but which to take? So many choices, how much can I break? I'm lost in my 20s, feeling so alone, carrying burdens I call my own. Every step feels like a test, and I'm still learning what's best. I scroll through lives that seem so clear, their laughter echoes in my ear. I try to plan, I try to start, but fear keeps gripping my heart. Love and work, dreams collide, responsibilities I cannot hide. I wanna scream, I wanna flee, but I'm trapped inside this version of me. If I fail, will I survive? If I fall, will I stay? okay to not know that life's path can move too slow. I'll breathe tonight, I'll try to rest, even if my heart's not at its best. Lost in my 20s, searching for a sign, trying to figure out what life's design. So many roads, but which to take? So many choices, how much can I break? I'm lost in my 20s, feeling so alone, carrying burdens I call my own. Every step feels like a test, and I'm still learning what's best. City sleeps, but I can't. I whisper softly to the night, I'll find my way eventually. Fading lights across the room, shadows dancing with my gloom. I stare at myself in the mirror, the reflection I see feels unclear. I thought I knew who I was, but the pieces don't connect, because love left cracks inside my chest, and now I can't find my rest. Family asked me to be strong, but inside I've been weak all along. Work keeps pulling me away, and I'm losing track of yesterday. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm drifting slowly from my shore. The face I wear, the mask I hide, the real me's buried deep inside. I don't know who I am tonight, caught between wrong and right. Everything I loved feels gone, but somehow I'm still holding on. Love that once made me feel alive, now it's just a ghost I can't revive. Memories linger like a flame, but nothing feels the same. Friends all say I'll be okay, but their words are far away. I reach for comfort in the dark, but only emptiness leaves a mark. If I let myself fall apart, would I find my missing heart? If I scream, would anyone hear, or would my pain disappear? Reverb guitar softly weeps as my soul drifts where silence keeps every note a fragile cry, every chord a question why. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm drifting slowly from my shore. The face I wear, the mask I hide, the real me's buried deep inside. I don't know who I am tonight, caught between wrong and right. Everything I love feels gone, but somehow I'm still holding on. I whisper softly to the night, maybe tomorrow I'll find the light, but tonight I'm just me, a shadow of who I used repeat. The room is silent, shadows fall. A heavy heart within these walls. No one to hear, no one to see. The weight of life is pressing me. I sit alone, my thoughts collide. Memories I've tried to hide. Love and loss, they intertwine, and I can't tell where I draw the line. Family pressure, work demands. Life keeps slipping through my hands. I try to breathe, I try to stay, but sadness grows in shades of gray. Heavy heart in a quiet room, fighting off the creeping gloom. I'm holding on but barely strong, wondering where I belong. No one sees the tears I hide, no one knows the storm inside. This quiet room becomes my friend, where heartbreak never seems to end. Time moves slow, the night is deep. I can't escape, I can't sleep. Thoughts of love and what went wrong play on repeat, a broken song. I reach for comfort, find the air. Empty pillows, empty chair. The silence echoes back to me, a mirror of my misery. If I could speak, would they understand? Would they still hold my trembling hand? Or am I meant to face this pain alone in this quiet room I call my own? Every breath a fragile fight, every heartbeat lost tonight. I whisper softly, can't pretend. The room and I will be best friends. Heavy heart in a quiet room, fighting off the creeping gloom. I'm holding on but barely strong, wondering where I belong. No one sees the tears I hide, no one knows the storm inside. This quiet room becomes my friend, where heartbreak never seems to I close my eyes and let it be the room, the night, the quiet me. Even with this weight I bear, I'm still breathing, still aware. Night falls, the world is still. I hear my heart against my will. Dreams whisper softly in my mind, but life keeps pulling from behind. I wanna chase the life I see, the one that sets my spirit free. But bills and duties hold me tight and steal the color from my night. Family says be safe, be wise. Love asks for more than compromise. Work won't pause, it keeps demanding, while my soul keeps silently standing. Dream or survival? Which should I choose? Do I follow my heart or pay my dues? Every step feels like a war between what I want and what's in store. Dream or survival? It's hard to see which path will set my spirit free. Every night I lie awake, trying to choose what I should take. I watch the stars, I feel their pull. They remind me of what's beautiful, but reality whispers in my ear. You can't have both, it's unclear. I wonder if I'll ever find a life that's gentle, not unkind. I bend, I break, I try, I bend, but still the questions never end. If I let go of my fear, will I find a way to steer? If I follow only my heart, will I finally make a start? Maybe strength is choosing small, even when I feel so small. Maybe living is letting go, even if the world says no. Dream or survival? Which should I choose? Do I follow my heart or pay my dues? Every step feels like a war between what I want and what's in store. Dream or survival? It's hard to see which path will set my spirit free. Every night I lie awake, trying to choose what I should take. Night ends, but I remain, catching dreams through all the pain. Even if the path is unclear, I'll keep walking through my fear. The night stretches endlessly, shadows fall inside of me. I thought I'd know what life would be, but growing up is a mystery. They said one day I'd understand, but life is slipping through my hands. Dreams feel heavy, hopes feel thin. I'm learning how hard it is to begin. Responsibilities push me down, smiles turn into a frown. Family, love, and work collide, and I don't know which way to strike. Why is growing up so hard? Every step leaves a scar. The world expects me to be strong, but I'm barely holding on. Why is growing up so cruel? No one taught me the rules. I try to find my place, my part, but life is breaking my heart. Friends seem confident, moving fast, while I'm stuck in my own past. I wanna chase the life I dream, but it's never as simple as it seems. I carry burdens silently, hiding cracks they cannot see. Every night I wonder why the sky is low and my heart high. If I stumble, if I fall, will anyone hear my call? If I choose the wrong way, will I regret it every day? Growing up is learning pain, feeling lost and not in vain. Maybe strength is in the tears, maybe courage grows from fears. Why is growing up so hard? Every step leaves a scar. The world expects me to be strong, but I'm barely holding on. Why is growing up so cruel? No one taught me the rules. I try to find my place, my part, but life is breaking my heart. Night dissolves, the world keeps spinning. I'm still here, still beginning, learning slowly who I am, even if life's harder than I planned. Voices echo in my mind, dreams of theirs I have to find. Standing in a narrow space, trying hard to keep my place. They built their hopes around my name, said my success would ease their pain. Every sacrifice they made feels like a debt I haven't paid. I wanna live a life that's mine, not just walk a borrowed line. But guilt is whispering in my ear, don't disappoint, don't disappear. I'm trapped between expectations, drowning in obligations, trying to be who they believe while losing what I need. Trapped between who I should be and who I am secretly. Every choice feels like a crime against their dreams or mine. Family pride, society's eyes judge the tears I try to hide. Love asks softly for my time, but I'm exhausted by the climb. I wear success like it's my role, while emptiness consumes my soul. I nod and say I understand, but no one takes my trembling hand. If I break away and choose my way, will they look at me the same? If I stay and sacrifice, will I slowly lose my life? Maybe I don't have to decide, maybe both can coincide. But tonight it feels so far, like reaching for a distant star. I'm trapped between expectations, drowning in obligations, trying to be who they believe while losing what I need. Trapped between who I should be and who I am secretly. Every choice feels like a crime against their dreams or mine. The room grows quiet once again. I carry both the love and pain, still walking this uncertain line between their dreams still echoes in my mind, like something I can't leave behind. The room feels colder than before since you walked out that door. We used to talk until sunrise, now we avoid each other's eyes. Love once felt so warm and safe, now it trembles out of place. I gave you all the best of me, every hope, every dream, but somewhere in between the fights we lost the light. Love shouldn't feel like this, like a wound I can't resist, like holding on to something gone, like knowing it's wrong but staying strong. Love shouldn't hurt this way, shouldn't make me beg you to stay. If this is love, then why does it break my heart bit by bit? We say sorry, then repeat the same old pain, the same defeat. I try to fix what's falling apart while you slowly guard your heart. Family says I should let go, friends say I deserve more, but they don't see the nights I cry, still wishing you were by my side. If love is patient, love is kind, why does it mess with my mind? If we were meant to be, why does it feel so empty? I'm tired of fighting for your touch, tired of feeling not enough, but leaving feels like losing you, and I don't know what to do. Love shouldn't feel like this, like a wound I can't resist, like holding on to something gone, like knowing it's wrong but staying strong. Love shouldn't hurt this way, shouldn't make me beg you to stay. If this is love, then why does it break my heart bit by bit? Maybe love is letting go, even when it hurts the most. I close my eyes and softly say, I loved you anyway. Morning light through broken blinds, another race inside my mind. Shoes on the floor, tears I'm hiding, always moving, never arriving. I wake up tired before I start, heavy thoughts inside my heart. Work keeps calling out my name, but every day feels the same. Family says just keep going, they don't see what I'm not showing. Love once felt like something true, now it's just a memory of you. I keep pushing through the pain, but nothing changes, nothing gains. I'm running but not moving, trying but still losing. Every step I take alone, it feels like walking into stone. I'm screaming but it's silent, smiling but I'm crying. No matter how fast I try, I'm standing still inside. Dreams are written in my phone, but they feel too far from home. Bills losing pressure cloud my sight, turn my days into the night. You said I'd be enough someday, but you slowly walked away. Now I'm carrying everything with broken wings. I cannot sing, I breathe in deep, I hold it tight, trying not to break tonight. If I stop and close my eyes, will I see through all these lies? If I fall and let it show, will someone finally know? Reverb guitar begins to cry like it knows the reason why. I'm exhausted from the race, chasing hope I can't embrace. I'm running but not moving, trying but still losing. Every step I take alone feels like walking into stone. I'm screaming but it's silent, smiling but I'm crying. No matter how fast I try, I'm standing still inside. Maybe healing isn't speed, maybe slowing's what I need. So tonight I'll let it be and stop running. Just be me. Door lock, lights low, mirror shows what they don't know. Water running to hide the sound of tears falling to the ground. I smile at them just moments ago, said I'm fine, they'll never know how my chest feels tight and small, like I'm about to lose it all. Make up perfect hair in place, but sadness written on my face. I hold it in until I break in the only room that feels safe. Crying in the bathroom when no one sees the truth, or where I can finally let it go and not pretend for you. Crying in the bathroom, hands shaking in the dark, trying to hold the pieces of my fragile heart. Phone lights up, I let it ring. I don't have strength for anything. Family asking how I am, I type I'm good again. Love feels distant, cold, unclear. Work just feeds another fear. I look up at my swollen eyes and barely recognize the girl who used to laugh so loud, now hides her tears behind a crowd. If these walls could speak for me, would they say I'm barely breathing? If someone knocked upon the door, would I wipe my tears once more? Reverb guitar softly cries like it hears my silent sighs. I'm so tired of being strong when everything feels wrong. Crying in the bathroom when no one sees want tonight. Step outside like I'm okay and save the tears for another day. They say I'm strong, I always cope, but strength feels thinner than my hope. Another night, another roll. I'm tired of carrying it all. Since I was young, I understood. Be the calm, be the good. Don't complain, don't fall apart. Hide the chaos in your heart. Family leans on me for light. Friends call me late at night. Loved ones said I'm safe and brave, but who's the one who saves? I'm tired of being strong, pretending nothing's wrong, holding every tear inside while my dreams slowly slide. I'm tired of being brave, acting like I'm safe, when all I want tonight is someone else to fight. I answer yes before I think. Stand tall on the edge of the brink. I fix what's broken, mend what's torn. Smile through the silent storm. But when the door is closed and locked, all the strength I had is gone. I sit alone on the floor, can't carry this anymore. What if I let myself break? Would the world begin to shake? What if I finally admit I'm exhausted bit by bit? Reverb guitar begins to cry like it knows the reason why. Strength has been my only shield, but even steel can slowly heal. I'm tired of being strong, pretending nothing's wrong, holding every tear inside while my dreams slowly slide. I'm tired of being brave, acting like I'm safe, when all I want tonight is someone else to fight. Maybe strength is letting go, letting someone else know that even the strong sometimes need a place to fall. Another night, another prayer, whispered softly in the air. I close my eyes and ask the sky, how much longer do I try? I see them smiling, moving on, finding love where I went wrong. They're building dreams, they're shining bright, while I'm still fighting every night. Bills to pay and hearts to mend, family needs that never end. Work that drains what's left of me, love that feels so temporary. When will it be my turn for something not to burn, for once to feel okay and not just survive the day? When will it be my turn to finally feel alive, to without the fear that something else appears. I carry questions in my head, millions more than words I've said. What if I fail? What if I fall? What if I'm not enough at all? I try so hard to make them proud, stand up straight inside the crowd, but deep inside I'm losing ground without a single sound. Reverb guitar begins to weep like secrets that I always keep. Maybe life's not being cruel, maybe pain's the hardest school, but I'm so tired of lessons learned from every door that I have turned. I just want one gentle wind to let a little light in. When will it be my turn for something not to burn, for once to feel okay and not just survive the day? When will it be my time to finally feel alive, to wake without the fear that something else appears? Maybe soon, maybe one day the clouds above will drift away. Until then, I'll softly learn to wait my turn. The night is quiet finally, no one asking things from me, just my shadow on the wall and the silence after it all. This life has asked so much of me to be strong, endlessly, family dreams upon my shoulders, getting heavier as I grow older. Love that came and slipped away, work that steals my light each day, questions spinning in my head, things I wish I never said. Maybe I'll be okay, not tomorrow, but someday. Start to heal. Maybe I'll find my place at my own imperfect pace. Even if I break again, maybe I'll stand in the end. I'm still scared of what's ahead, of disappointments left unsaid, of not becoming who they need, or failing every silent dream. But I'm still here, I'm breathing now, even if I don't know how. Through every tear that fills my eyes, a small quiet hope still tries. River guitar begins to glow, not as sad as long ago. Maybe strength is not a fight, maybe it's surviving the night. If life is full of endless storms, maybe I can still transform every scar into a sign that I survived each time. Maybe life is hard, I know it's true. So many things to struggle through. But if I made it here today, maybe I'll be okay.